1974. This is like news. This is historical data sets that they keep. George Harrison announces his concert tour in the U.S. for November. Do you really think that George Harrison announcing a tour that's coming, is that historical news?
It would be, yeah, because he was one of the major players in the band.
See, I don't know. But it wasn't with the Beatles. It was just George Harrison. Do you know a George Harrison song by chance?
Yeah. We talked about this the other day.
Okay.
Got my mind set on you. I love that song.
Got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on. Yeah, that's
a good song.
Yeah. How about anything else? Do you know?
I like a lot of the stuff he did with the Traveling Wilburys.
Yeah. There's something about him and what's his name from Minneapolis.
We had Roy Orbison.
Yeah. And then you had Tom
Petty.
Yep.
George Harrison, of course. And I'm trying to remember the other guy.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you, 1969 today,
Okay.
Mickey Mantle announced his retirement.
Ooh.
And Mickey Mantle, he's somewhat relevant today because his car just sold for $5.2 freaking million.
Holy cow. Wish I had that one.
Yeah, me too. It is what it is. But I found a donut. I found a donut today, and it's not from the U.S. Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, this is called the Bombolone. It's Italian. It's eaten as a snack food and dessert. Its etymology is related to bamba or bomb. And the same type of pastry is called the bamba in multiple places in Italy. And it is a sugar-coated, glazed sweetbread. How's it sound?
Sounds good.
It looks really good. Sometimes they put fruit, like fresh raspberries. There's something about other countries, and they eat better, or they more quality food.
They come up with a little better Phoenicia.
Yeah, Phoenicia. Yeah, I have no idea what that actually means, but we're going to go with it.
We are.
It's primarily connected to Tuscany.
Yeah.
It is. But New York, of course, took this and culturally appropriated it, and now they're serving them with chocolate sauce.
Right.
Instead of healthy fruit, bring it to New York. Pile on some fat, pile on some grease, pile on some chocolate, some sugars, something good. Well, that's what they did. Anyways, the Bombolone. Yeah, I thought it was good. So,
Yeah. Sounds good.
No, it is. It is. I wouldn't bring anything to this show that wasn't quality, okay?
I hope.
Speaking of quality, I'm always looking. I'm looking for talent. I love the human perspective on everything, right?
Right.
Okay, so me and you last night, we're sitting here, and we're watching Michael Winslow. Tell everybody who Michael Winslow is.
Michael Winslow is that very funny man that was in all the Police Academy movies that made all the sound effects sounds out of his voice.
Oh, Michael Winslow's awesome.
He is a beast.
Yeah,
at doing that.
So I'm looking at Michael Winslow's stuff, and I'm literally searching him for sound effects, right?
Yeah.
And I come across him with the guy with an acoustic guitar, and they do their version of Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin. The one guy's playing the acoustic guitar, and he's doing everything else.
Right.
Do you think we should share this gold, this goodness?
It is. I'm telling you, it is gold.
All right. So here you go, folks. This is some inspiration for you for today.
Yes.
Especially those of you that are podcasters, or you're creative, you're artists,
right.
Maybe you're a welder, and you do like me, where I used to create the rainbow when I was TIG welding. Well, this is to get those juices flowing, the artistic juices.
Yeah.
All right. Listen to this, folks.
Let's set up the drums here.
Yeah, set up. Which song is it? Led Zeppelin.
You want to do the original artist key of E?
Oh, key of E.
All right.
Definitely. This is all with his mouth. It's just awesome.
Unreal.
Oh, wait until he does the solo, man. It's just, it's soul binding. Oh, man.
All done with his mouth, guys.
All done. I mean, that is talent. How long did it take him to do that?
I'm going to say, as talented as he is, it probably didn't take him long.
Well, here's the thing, Michael Winslow. Do you want to know how he says that he learned that?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, so you know that thing, sometimes being rich isn't all that it's cracked up to be?
right.
Okay, Michael Winslow grew up very, very dirt poor.
Right.
So he learned to do things with his mouth because he didn't have any money to spend on anything. So he sat there and he became a professional at his craft.
Right.
What do you think of that?
That's pretty wild.
I think that is awesome. I mean, awesome. Michael Winslow, folks. You don't see talent like that anymore. I mean, there's some beatboxers out there that are amazing.
Yeah.
But
to do with the sounds he does, I mean, and then still sing.
Yeah, it's
how did he do it? I mean, really,
it's kind of weird,
better than a ventriloquist, Hans.
Well, it is what it is, I guess. Hey, check this out. Do you want to hear some weird news? Like, we have weird news that we talk about, but this one is at a whole nother dimension.
Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Okay, listen to this. Women, that's what it says. It's really woman. Yeah, I think,
These are great writers.
You know what? It must have been one of those intellectually superior super liberals that wrote this. Woman belonging to alien reptile cult to stay in jail for shooting boyfriend. This is done by Isle Kalupala, and it's from Adi. Insane conspiracies are usually nothing more than slight chuckle-worthy light news. But for every funny story, there's one case where an unhinged, brainwashed person goes into outlandish beliefs and does some irreversible damage in a world. No.
I know.
Case in point, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court on February 25th said that a woman sentenced to 15 to 40 years in jail for the murder of her boyfriend should stay behind bars. The reasons why she shot him are truly bizarre. Listen to this. Barbara Rogers, 46 years old, was sent to prison in 2019 after she put a bullet through the head of her 32-year-old boyfriend, Stephen Minio. That was because Rogers had been accused of being a reptilian alien creature in disguise. Reported on Pennsylvania Live. Both Rogers and her boyfriend were members of a deranged online doomsday cult. They were convinced that an extraterrestrial race of devil-worshipping reptilian shapeshifters were looking to install Antichrist himself as the supreme ruler of Earth. There's one sentence this author never expected to type out, yet here we are. This is a little weird. The crime itself took place on July 15th, 2017. And that day, Rogers, an Army veteran discharged for medical reasons, and Minio were both staying at their shared apartment in Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Of course, in the course of the day, the odd couple got into an argument, according to Senior Judge John L. Musamano. Their affiliation with the Doomsday Cult had been causing friction in their relationship for quite some time. Aren't lizards usually slippery?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, anyways, they got friction, okay? Rogers stated that she and Minio had recently become upset with the leader of the cult, who believed that Rogers was actually a shape-shifting reptile. Ooh. That was written in her court opinion, the judge's opinion. As a result of their disagreements, the two were kicked out of the cult, wrote the New Republic. Minio in particular did not take the ouster very well. Rogers said that her boyfriend had simply lost his will to live with his cult membership, so he asked Rogers to kill him. The story goes that Minio placed a .45 caliber pistol, pressed the gun against his head, and he told Rogers to pull the trigger, and she obliged him.
Wow.
Kate says, holy smokes, does she have scales? Asking for a friend.
I know.
You know what? It's quite dubious.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I think it's crazy, but it's possible.
I mean, the stories in the news, we talk about newsworthy stories, but it seems to me that things just keep getting weirder and more out of whack and more mentally deranged. What do you think of that?
Oh.
That I should have. You know what? I should have had that because that's the way it makes you feel that. Oh, yeah. It's like,
does.
So let me ask you a serious question, Dan, oh boy.
Ask me.
Red. What do you believe about aliens, especially reptilian aliens?
It's possible.
It's possible.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible. Do you believe in them, though?
I want proof.
You mean you live in the show me state and you want them to show you something?
Yeah, show me proof. Missouri. By the way, I think that's where we live. Show me proof, Missouri.
Yeah, it's the show me state, man. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys believe in reptilians, but unfortunately, this couple was kicked out of the cult. And they felt really bad about it because one of them was a reptilian. So the boyfriend asked himself to get killed. Well, how freaking weird. Okay. What you got any other stories for me today, Dan?
I just got a story that I like to call carpool tunnel.
Carpool tunnels.
The carpool tunnel passenger. Okay. A carpool lane driver found to be using a mannequin passenger. Okay. The California Highway Patrol, which is CHIPS, said a driver using the high occupancy vehicle lanes of a highway was found to actually be traveling alone, except for one of the best dummies police had ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. The CHIPS Patrol said an officer stationed in Baldwin Park pulled over a truck traveling in an HOV lane on Wednesday because the vehicle's windows were tinted too dark for the officer to see if the driver had a passenger. The officer soon discovered the apparent man sitting in the passenger seat of the truck, get this, Hans, was actually a highly realistic mannequin complete with a COVID-19 face mask. The CHIPS said the mannequin was by far one of the best dummies we have ever seen. The driver said he had been using the dummy to travel in HOV lanes for over a year before he got caught. The driver was issued a ticket for an HOV lane violation, which carries a maximum fee of $490. And I have one question myself after reading this.
What's that?
Who's the real dummy?
Yeah, right? Hello, Shawnee.
Putting a mask on a dummy?
Well, hey, I think it's brilliant. We finally found a good use for one.
Yeah.
You know,
Finally a good use for a dummy.
Yeah, I got a question, though, a serious one. Can you do a serious question right now?
I'll try.
Have we gotten to the point in America where CHIPS, California Highway Patrol, but I'm trying to figure out what the S is for.
CHIPS?
Yeah.
California Highway
Patrol
Station?
Couldn't be station. I don't think.
I think it is.
You know, maybe it is. Well, here's the thing.
I think it is.
In that article, it said that the police officer couldn't see into the